Hi there, my name is Psychic Stephen. I will be talking about a bit about twin flames, but it basically comes down to what kind of emotions we feel, and pain and unconditional love. Sometimes we will get glimpses of it. Sometimes we will only experience little parts, glimpses and fragments of unconditional love. Same with pain, we will experience that to another level. So I've wrote here, before I never knew what unconditional love felt like. Also, I never felt deep pain like this too. I'm not ready to have a relationship, which means even if I try and get in a relationship with someone else, these feelings, or then the twin flame will try and message, and then they won't message for a long while. And I also put here, ever since I met my twin flame, that has destroyed my life. Because when you get with a twin flame, that open your heart to the unconditional love. And then they will do silly little things, either cheat or see other guys or exes, or just ignore you, stuff like that. And that is a soul lesson growth. And I said to my twin flame literally not long ago that we both still have a lot of growing to do, spiritually, emotionally too. And I will just read some stuff that I've wrote down. So I hope no one has to experience this kind of pain, but we will all experience it one day. It is worse than being in any normal relationship, because with soul connections, twin flames, soulmates, it's a soul connection, so your heart is connected to their heart too. And I put here, I'm still getting over it, and it's a challenge. Yes, everything's a challenge, but also twin flames are deep connection. When they hurt you to the core, you just can't overcome it. And also it says here, it was the most powerful love you can experience too. So when we first meet a twin flame, all the signs will resonate, everything will click, and it will be that instant connection and that unconditional love. They just open you up because you can feel it to the core. Like I say, unconditional love, there will be always different levels what we can experience. But can be the most worst, painful experience anyone can go through as well. And I've put here, I'm just heartbroken, I guess. Because when your twin flame leaves you and they keep saying they get back with you, then they don't get back with you. It really does heartbreaking. You just can't get over it. And I put here, because I love her so much, I've never loved anyone like this. So therefore, I cannot be with anyone else. The problem with twin flames are that emotions are so connected together, their hearts are so connected together, they feel each other's pain, so then they block it and they try and block it all out. The more they feel that pain, the more they feel that love too, that unconditional love too at the same time. Because they two want to be together so much, but they can't. Because they're so stuck into their own emotions. If they just come out of that and just let go, and then the two will just be drawn back together. When one twin flame changes their energy, the other changes too. It's because I feel her emotions, but stronger than any other. Separation always has to happen with twin flames. It releases the burdens, the heaviness, and It builds the reuniting with your twin flame, because it is like coming home. And with twin flames, it's very common. But deep twin flames experience on levels that humans can't experience. You haven't experienced true pain, so many levels, true unconditional love.
I'll bring this a little
You
bit
have felt
closer.
it, not judging anyone, but we all have felt unconditional love. And then we will come back out of it, because it is different dimensions, different frequencies, energy, vibrations. There's pains we haven't experienced yet, or we haven't experienced unconditional love to its fullest, to the core. We do in time, and it always depending on person to person. We feel glimpses of unconditional love, just like when a baby's born. That is the feeling of unconditional love, but there are even deeper levels with twin flames and soul connections. But it comes in all different ways. It all comes in different ways and forms. So we have to really look within our emotions and to understand what we go through, the pains we go through, the pains and everything that pushes us forward. So we always experience something a little bit more either harsher or a little bit more deeper in any experience we go through in life, meeting people, relationships. It will never be the same experience. Some cases it can be the same experience, just with a different person, but they can hurt you just a little bit more deeper. And that has to happen, because it's that little deeper push us to that more deeper understanding, whether it's to do spiritually, emotionally, or physically. It helps us to understand all things, and the more we can understand our own emotions and experiences, the more we can change our reality around us. And the more we can see unconditional love, the more we can channel into that energy. The more we are happy within ourselves, the more we attract more happiness, we attract more things into our life. We attract our abundance, happiness, but we have to understand the thought process. Sometimes it can be so hard to try and overcome or push through that thought process, because we will just be so stubborn and we won't listen to these other feelings, even though we're getting these glimpses of unconditional love, these feelings of happiness and energetic states, but we will try and push it to one side because we're so angry and we don't want them positivity things to come into our energy at the time, because we're on that vibration of negativity at that time. Whether it's a split in a relationship, that's still a form of negativity, and that just builds up over time, and that's what happens with separation. But then if you're true soulmates and true twin flames, you will come back together one time. But we have to let go, and when we love ourselves and when we are happy with ourselves within and not so dependent on other people, and then everything changes around us. When we understand, it can take 2 years, 3 years, 10 years to even understand these processes. But within time, as new energies come in time, it's shifting our consciousness, it's shifting our realities, it's uplifting us. We have nudges by spirit, they nudge us to do things. But it's all down to us, our free will and our free choices, whether we want to change something that we can't, or that we think we can't. But we can attract and manifest whatever we want to, just by the way we say things. So we have to change what we say, and swear words certainly do not bring manifestations to us. When we're trying to say, oh, we're hoping for something, that is not going to bring it to us. We're always hoping. That means it's always going to be pushed a bit more further away as soon as you try and grasp onto it, because you're saying, oh, I hope something comes of it. So basically you're trying to say, I want it, but I'm not fussed when I have it. So we have to say, I have this. So we have to think we already had it. I mean, if we can feel we've already got it and try and get into that energy, even though we're in, we have to trick the mind sometimes. And since we go to overthink, we can say things to slow that process down. So by counting backwards, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or a few extra numbers. So it's trying to focus, staying focused and having a focus point, thinking on something else, doing your passions, doing things you love, living life to the fullest. When we live life to the fullest, we are creating that abundance, we are creating the manifestations. And then slowly, it's like, try like thinking certain positive, like I love myself unconditionally, things are coming to me day by day. And the more we feel this, even though if it isn't happened, feel it, think it. If you can feel it, think it, you can achieve it, and it will happen. It will manifest itself. Why put limitations? When we put limitations, say we can't have something, we can't do something, we're limiting ourselves. So the trick to any sort of love, happiness, is to love ourselves. Unconditional love is key. When we love ourselves and we're more happy within ourselves, we shine that energy. That energy goes to everyone. Everyone feels, and then they be attracted to us. They say, oh, I feel that. They don't always necessarily know it, but on a deep level, they are back attracted to our energy, because we're back into them blissful, them positive, happy moments. So thinking happy thoughts, happy feelings, happy memories. When we think down and depressed, we only attract of that. And be out in nature. All successes come within. Don't let any ideas
let me know what you feel.
go by. Observe them and always have focus upon them. The angels want you to have the best prosperity and positive, peaceful life. Don't let temptation, don't let demonics, don't let negativity to overcome our lives. But let your spirit within seep through your veins and every part of your cells. Let the wisdom and the knowledge reap and come through. Let go, love yourself, be who you're meant to be. Live and come back into your power. We are all souls on soul lessons, learning through soul life lessons all the time, 24/7. Everything we go through defines who we are and what we become. We are all unique, we are all special, we are all different, we are all never the same. Unless you are a twin flame. But even then, personalities can be a little bit different in life. It doesn't matter. Twin flames are very, very important. People they're meant to be with. We are all connected in some way. So really look within yourself. What is it that you're finding hard to let go? And is there a way you can let go? There is. But the message is within your heart and soul. Within that silent space. Until the next video, peace and love and light.
away to. Then one night as I closed my eyes, I saw a shadow flying high. He came to me with the sweetest smile, told me he wanted to talk for a while. He said, Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. And ever since that day, I am a lost boy from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan. And when we're bored we play in the woods, always on the run from Captain Hook. Run, run, lost boy, they say to me, away from all of reality. Neverland is home to lost boys like me, and lost boys like me are free. Neverland is home to lost boys like me, and lost boys like me are free.
They say I'm grown, don't hunt you down, but you came to me, so I stuck around. I hold it down, I noticed that life passing by, so I try to understand why, oh, why do I cry? Why do I cry at night like I've been trapped inside a box? I can't escape the pressure or adventure through my thoughts. Like what do I got to lose? I gotta keep pushing it forward, cause if I don't I'll feel the torture. Butterfly wings, I need you closer, man, this pressure has got a hold of me. And now I know if I wanna grow, I gotta let go to be the best of me. Quit testing me, it's my destiny. Just let me be everything in life that I can conquer. Lose the fear that I have conjured. No more bondage, no dishonor, just the freedom to get up and wander. You imposter, I'm the author and the doctor to my soul. And time has come to show I'm just a boy that's growing old.
I am a lost boy from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan. And when we're bored we play in the woods, always on the run from Captain Hook. Run, run, lost boy, they say to me, away from all of reality. Neverland is home.